The night air was heavy over Charleston Harbor as the Confederate officers stepped off the CSS Planter and headed toward the city. They trusted the enslaved crew to stay put. After all, where could they possibly go? The harbor was surrounded by armed forts. Escape meant certain death, but that night, something was different. Robert Smalls gathered the other enslaved crew members quietly on deck. His voice was low, but determined. Tonight, they were taking the ship. The plan was simple but incredibly dangerous. Smalls would disguise himself as the captain. He would wear the captain's straw hat. He would imitate the captain's posture, and when they approached the Confederate checkpoints, he would give the exact signals the real captain always used. If the guards believed him, they would let the ship pass. If they didn't, every man on board would be executed. The crew looked at Smalls in stunned silence. The idea sounded insane, but Smalls had spent months preparing for this moment. He knew every signal, every whistle, every routine the captain followed. Slowly, the men agreed, but Smalls added one more step to the plan, one that made the mission even more dangerous. Before leaving the harbor, they would stop and pick up their families, wives, children, babies. If they escaped alone, the Confederates would punish the families left behind. So everyone had to go. The ship quietly pulled away from the dock. The dark water rippled beneath the hull as Smalls stood at the wheel. On his head now sat the captain's wide-brimmed straw hat. From a distance, in the dim morning light, he looked exactly like the Confederate captain. Ahead of them loomed the first checkpoint. Confederate guards stood watching from the fort. One wrong move, one wrong signal, and the cannons would open fire. Smalls took a deep breath. Then he reached for the whistle. Comment part 3 to know what happened after Smalls blew the whistle.